let's understand what corporate law is all about. Now, when we say corporate law, as the name denotes corporate, it has to do something which corporates and companies do and not basically individuals. But when we talk about a career in corporate law, or when we talk about what a corporate law firm does, then many a times the students, and particularly in the second year, third year students, they don't get to understand completely as to what corporate law is about. They tend to relate corporate law more with the kind of mergers and amalgamation petitions filed in the court. Now, from a practical point of view, corporate law has nothing to do with courts and with litigations per se. So corporate law is all about how companies are managed, how companies raise the funds, how companies enter into contracts with each other, how does company run its business, how are the promoters and the shareholders of the company, they tend to raise funds from the public. So this is all about corporates, this is all about companies. This is a very broad thing about corporate law. There is no fixed definition, but it will be more clear as we go on and when we talk about what are the various options available under corporate law. Now, coming to various options available under corporate law, we can broadly define it under two broad segments, from a legal point of view and from an industry point of view. Now, from a legal point of view, corporate law can be divided into main 5 or 6 categories, which most of the Indian corporate law firms tend to practice in. So from a legal point of view, it is mergers and acquisitions. In short form, it is called M&A. Then we have private equity. Then we have project finance. Then we have capital markets. Then we have banking and insurance. So these are the broad few categories which can be categorized on the basis of law as to what corporate law is all about. And these are all different practice areas, and depending upon the size of the firm, each firm will have a different practice area, or if the firm is of smaller size, some of the practice areas may be clubbed. From an industry point of view, again corporate law can be divided in various forms such as aviation, pharmaceuticals, IT. These days startups, a lot of law firms have started startup as a different practice areas. Then we can have information technology, we can have e-commerce, we can have real estate, we can have energy. Within energy also there is renewable and non-renewable energy practice areas. So these are the various practice areas which happens in corporate law.